Everyone and all, welcome back. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope everyone's doing well. Today's date, 23 September 2025. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time to watch. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and uh-oh,
Coming down that one.
the Mickey unit? Yeah, it's a Mickey
Yeah.
unit. Mickey unit's on its way. So anyway, yeah, thank you for being here. I apologize. Wasn't sure if we had to move off the road or what because we're near the hospital and they run the Mickey unit out right from the hospital, but they also have satellite locations around the area. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Thanks for being here. Smash that thumbs up like button and let me know what your thoughts are as I continue my journey with chemotherapy treatments and find out from the doctor today what's next. I'm trying to see if I can get permission to do more video while I'm inside the cancer center in the infusion room, and not get into any bit of a hassle because they don't, as we all know, doctors and hospitals don't like being recorded via audio or video. And that goes back to an issue that happened many years ago, probably about 10, maybe 15 years ago. And long story short, it was a guy that went in for a colonoscopy and he quote unquote accidentally forgot that he left his cell phone in his pants pocket that were in the operating room, if you want to call it that. It's really not an operating room because it's not even a surgical room. It's just it's really a procedure room. It's a clean room, but they roll you in on a gurney. There's a bunch of monitors, like I don't know, about from what I can remember, they're like 40-inch TV screens, so you could really have a good view of your sphincter and your colon. And somehow the phone just started recording, and the doctors, nurses, whoever was in the room doing, the procedure, they're all making jokes and making fun of the guy. And he ended up filing a lawsuit. He won the lawsuit and got a lot of money. Actually, I think they ended up settling. It's been quite a while, but it was around not too long after the Apple iPhone was on the market. Yeah, it was around that time, something like that. But that was part of the reason. I think that's what spurred this whole controversy of turning off your cell phone, do not record, no photographs. But again, there have been times where I went into a doctor's office with just my cell phone, and in fact, the eye doctor that I go to, I just wanted to get a picture to show my younger daughter, and I just asked, and they said, sure. She said, go ahead, no problem. I mean, all I do is take a picture of the giant monitor, but I've done that a couple of times with several different doctors, and they had no problem. But again, they don't like having cameras and recording devices. Anyway, yeah, I'll be seeing the dietitian. So here we are. We're at the center. I'll be back. I don't even know how I was holding this thing. I was looking at where we were going, like I was driving. Anyway, have a good day, and see you when I see you. Getting all my medication right now. This is the one that's giving me the poison to help cure the cancer. It has to be done with sugar water. But had the dietitian come in, give me some information on what I can do for eating and keeping down my blood sugar. Give me a whole bunch of paperwork. I'll go over that later on when we get home. But so, yeah, that's it so far. I mean, didn't even bother asking her about this.
No.
But even the nurse practitioner, she's a nurse. Um, she said, you heard what she said.
Yeah.
There's nuggets to take.
Yeah, too much sugar.
I got my
Maybe, just maybe, if you did the low sugar one, less
yeah.
carbohydrates.
But you know what? Just we're getting the bottles of water.
Exactly. That's
But
just fine.
I got my oud ball,
Yes.
so it just got delivered, and I think it's got another hour to go.
I think so.
Oxy plantain something and MG thing, whatever that's. I'm not even trying to pronounce it.
I think it's Levoker. Leucovorin.
Something
Leucovorin.
like that. W?
Yeah, Leucovorin.
Look for it.
And then a D5W, which is
The sugar water. Yes.
no. The D5W is the I think one of the medications.
Well, they reduced the amount of sugar in the something with the steroid or something like that. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, see, what time is it?
It's 3:30
3:30. And be here for another hour and a half.
at least.
Yep. So, all right, be back in a little while. See you later. Hey, boy. Boy. I'll be wearing that for the next 2 days. This is crazy. The nurse will take care of all of that and hook it up before I'm ready to leave. She'll hook me up.
She gonna hook you up.
Yeah, hook me up. Don't cut me off this time, bitch.
Rude.
Okay, hello one and all. I'm back. It's later in the day. 17:28. Got out of the cancer center infusion center about say almost close to 10 minutes ago, roughly. Actually, everything went a lot smoother this time because I knew that I had to be there earlier so they could do blood work and prepare everything. Because if I didn't say in the last video, I probably did, but either way, the medication that is given to each patient is tailored to them individually for their case, and it's done after the blood draw is done through the port that's installed, and only only you can't just go to any doctor to access that port. So I guess it's made specifically just for cancer patients. I don't know what else this could be used for. I'll talk to the doctor when I see him tomorrow, the cancer surgeon that installed the port. But for the most part, everything went pretty quickly. It seemed like it felt like it went a lot quicker this time than last.
Yeah, because we would have still been there. Last time we were still there.
Yeah, last time we were still there at 5:30, but that's also because we got there later. But yeah, I don't know why, but it seemed like everything went much quicker, much more smoothly. Even though by the time we got to see the nurse practitioner, it was about 2 o'clock, 1400 hours, rather, because by the time we got out from the doctor's office, we were sitting there waiting. I was waiting. My daughters were with me, waiting to get into the infusion center. It was 2 hours waiting to get called in. And that's why I say it seemed like it went a lot quicker, because by the time I got in there, I would say I got hooked up to all the medication, and they have to use sugar water to administer the chemo and a steroid. I guess that was done by 2:30, I guess, somewhere around there. So that's about 3 hours roughly from the time I go into the infusion center and get hooked up to my little ood ball for the next 46 hours. Yeah, that's about it for now. Well, I guess maybe tomorrow, I don't know about today, I'll add a little bit more to this and show it's not much different than what it was from the last video, but just to show how everything is looking. Yeah, that's about it for now. So I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna be heading over to see the cancer surgery doctor that installed the port that I had shown in prior videos. It's just basically a follow-up. It's kind of a late follow-up because I'm already on my second treatment with chemo. So, but there's a follow-up just to see how everything looks, and I got questions I got to ask him, and just some basic questions, some things that I would like to know and curious about, and that's pretty much it. It's just to make sure there's no, because in one of the videos I do believe it shows redness from where the port is down towards my right boob, right down to the right boob, and I had to get a stronger antibiotic because it looked like there was an infection starting to set in. So, but that's all gone, and so that's basically what he was looking for, what he's going to be looking for, I should say, and just to see how I'm doing. That's about it. The office visit was at the most, okay, yeah, make a right turn from the center lane. No problem, huh? It's crackerjack license, really. Anyway, yeah, so that's about it. Just going to see him to follow up, and the office visit shouldn't last more than, say, 20 minutes at most. I'll be surprised if it lasts that long, only because of the questions that I have. So, airplanes are landing. All the big shots are coming into the area. So that's about it for now. And over. And I'll be back when I get out of there, and because I know I'm not going to be able to bring the camera in there and do any kind of recording. Because I'm wearing my little wireless mic too, and I'm surprised nobody said anything about the wireless mic, which is kind of odd because been using it, and actually even without the camera on, I could record with the wireless mic. It has what is it, 8 gigabytes of storage?
Yes.
Yeah, the wireless mic has 8 gigabytes of storage, so you could use it to record stuff up to 8 gigabytes. And when it won't start recording without the camera, I'm just little bit of a tidbit here. If the camera's off and you just want to record it with the wireless mic, when you cannot initiate the recording, it's full. It won't allow you. You have to empty it out. Hook it up to your computer, laptop, whatever, and empty it. But yeah, I'm surprised that nobody's saying anything about the mic because it's got the little fuzzy dead cat on it. And as long as you don't say anything, I'm bringing it in with me. But you know, I'm being very careful. I'm not using any names. I'm not using any faces. I did ask with the oncologist and her aide. They call her the chatty one. And she said, "I'll get back to me on that." I'm like, okay. I thought I was going to see her yesterday, but I didn't. I saw a nurse practitioner. That looked like she was about to go out to a nightclub with all the jewelry she was wearing, and the dress was so tight. It's like I'm surprised she could walk, and not to mention her high heels. I mean, she was cordial. She was nice. She put up with me because she said, I'm a nurse practitioner. So I told her, I said, "Oh, so you're a nurse?" "No, nurse practitioner." So, okay, that's about it. I'll be back when I'm out of the doctor's office. Until then, see you later. Just came out of the doctor's office. A lot of questions I had asked and was answered. I guess I'll go over that once we get home. I want to do this earlier. Things didn't work out the way I got caught up with some other stuff. But anyway, I'm heading back to the Cancer Infusion Center because things here it looks like it just very haphazardly. It's like very hurried when it was done. And the way this one piece here, it's the way they connect everything. The way it's situated. It's irritating my knitting, and it's getting annoying. So it's irritating my moob. So hopefully they can retape this, do whatever. You got to use Tegaderm. We do have Tegaderm at home, but what we have is not the same as what you see here. It's a big giant patch. It's even bigger than my hand, and that's the way they have to secure everything here. But this has got to get realigned a little bit because it's not done right. So that's where I'm going now. I saw the doctor that installed the port-a-cath here, and because everything is looking good, no redness, meaning no infection. And then I got to go through a series of treatments, and then after doing a certain amount of CT scans and PET scans, him and my cancer doctor will collaborate, and I'll have to go for scans, and eventually this will not be permanent. This, as I said in a prior video, this does expire, but according to the doctor, this will be removed long before it expires. So they have others that stay in there for many, many years, but for me right now, it'll probably get taken out long before it expires. But anyway, so on my way to the fusion center here. Hospitals are busy today. It's like they're giving stuff away. And on top of that, I found out today, I went over to the mechanic that I've been going to for the past 25 years. Last Friday was the last day of business. He's retiring. So he's no longer in business because I wanted to get some new windshield wipers on the car. And he's basically packing it in. He's got his own family issues that he's got to deal with, medical and otherwise. Oh, wait a minute, I passed it. All right, for now, I'm just going to cut the video here and pick up when we come out because I don't see how we're going to be able to record in there. I just got to go find a parking spot in the garage. Okay, they rebandaged me, or redid the Tegaderm bandage, and they redate coated me, but they put on the bottom this time. So I did a bit of a better job of putting this on because this has to stay sealed so no infection gets in.
And then the little piece of tape down.
Yeah, a little bit of piece of tape down here, as the tube goes down. It's a pretty big connection, but like I said, I'll show that when we get home. But yeah, that's another part of this little update here. So see you in a little while, as soon as we can get home and do a little bit more of an update. All right, see you then. Okay, so here we are. We're back home, and as you can see, I got my wife beater on, and basically just waiting for tomorrow to roll around, and the nurse will come. I don't know who the nurse will be. They didn't call this time. Last time they called the day before. They asked for us to send the nurse a couple of pictures. We did that via text message, via cell phone text messaging. But this time no call, so I don't know who's coming. I don't know what their name are. I was told that it would be No, there was no.
I don't know what their name are.
Yeah.
I don't know what their name are.
Okay, that's on camera. I said it. It was a chemo brain. Help. Yeah, the nurse didn't. Yeah, Hot Lips there didn't like that yesterday. She got a little. Yeah, well, she wasn't angry. Anyway, okay, I'm getting sidetracked here by my daughters, so waiting for tomorrow to roll around. I know there's not much of an update here. We did show earlier that I got re-bandaged a little bit up here, and
Right, and it still ended up peeling up.
yeah, it still peeled up a little bit, and I guess what I'll do is I'll take my shirt off, and you can see what we actually did here at home, because it's still, I don't know why, but it seemed like this time everything was a bit haphazard this time around, and everybody seemed to be on edge a little bit. I'm not sure why or what was going on, but my first go around, everybody had a much more upbeat, a little bit more. They had more of a sense of humor. This time they were just like, they were so straight laced, like a train going down a straight track, and it was like I don't know. Maybe their bosses came down and said, "You're not doing good enough." Who knows? I don't know. But when I went back to get this fixed up, because things were just not looking right, and we put a massive amount of tape. They're actually giving this tape at the hospital. Every time they use it for me, I don't know if they do this for every patient, but they gave it. I don't know. We got a couple of rolls of this tape, and we went hog wild with this tape because the stuff wasn't staying upright. I don't know. And they even really cleaned the area. They have a special cleaner that they use. It's like if you ever used those, it's like a little plastic tube with a sponge on it to wet the adhesive on an envelope. Fill that up with water, and you don't have to lick the envelope. You just use that to wet the adhesive, and so that's basically what it looks like. But it's a antiseptic type cleaning. I don't know if it had. I didn't smell alcohol, so it's some sort of a cleaner that cleans the entire area where the port is before they even tap it. So they really cleaned the area really well, but maybe because they didn't give it enough time to dry, I don't know. But that's why I had to go back and have them fix it up a little bit. So that's about it. There's really not much else to say, but just waiting for the nurse to come tomorrow and get discontinued again with the pump. So let me just we'll just quickly show. Not that I'm looking to be check out my body. So you can see how it's coming up a little bit over here, and the way it was taped up. Gotta go down. How it's all taped up over here. Oh, the black that you see is from the shirt that I was wearing yesterday. So that's the little, again, that's what activates the pump, and then all the tape that you see, this big square, that was my daughter that did that to help keep this tegaderm. It's not the same type of tegaderm they use in the hospitals or in cancer infusion center, but we did buy. I bought for another reason why we needed to buy it, but we have Tegaderm. It's for consumer use, but yeah, that's basically what it is, and then the tube goes down into the chemo ball. But yeah, there's the way we had to redo everything because it just because what was happening was it was the way they had it routed. That's way I could put it is it was hanging down really loose, and it was irritating my nipple quite a bit. And when I went to go see the doctor as well, I told him about it. I didn't mention it earlier. Uh, Even the nurse that came in with the doctor, she had that cringe. She looked like, ooh. It was like, oh, I could feel that. The way she looked at me was like when I was showing the doctor that's how it's irritating. And so, yeah, that's basically what happened yesterday. And so, see what happens tomorrow when the nurse gets here. And I guess I'll add a little bit more to the dialogue. And took the mic off. And that'll close out this video. So yeah, so I'll add a little bit more to this. Showing off my ninnies. Don't show off the ninnies. Gotta put the black bar over.
There you go.
Your sensor bar.
Yeah, sensor bar because they're a bit saggy, you know.
YouTube probably won't like that.
Yeah, you know. I don't think anybody wants to look at saggy man moves. But it's the truth, they are saggy. So take care. Remember, subscribe, share, and thumbs up. Helps get the video out so other people can watch it. And comment and let me know what you got to say. I would love to hear what you have to say. What are your thoughts? Believe me, I don't get butthurt easy. I don't look for confrontations, but I will stand up for myself when need be. Most of the time, I usually avoid childish people that just have to go down into the gutter or just start calling names. At that point, I just ignore. You know, everybody has the right to freedom of speech. That's the one reason why I think America is really, even there we're starting to have problems, but I'm not going to go down that road. But your First Amendment, number one amendment, the First Amendment, your freedom of speech. Everybody's got a right to be an idiot, and everybody's got a right to say what they want to say. Be respectful, treat thy neighbor as you would have thy neighbor treat you. So if you want to be treated with respect, treat your neighbor with respect. You know? And I don't know. I don't want to keep going on about this, but that's who I am. And if you've watched any of my videos from gaming to this, you'll see that I have moved away from I used to be that guy where I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I don't go to the bar. And then all the 4-letter words would come out that I left my cigarettes at the bar, and everybody knows what that saying is. But I really have stopped drinking a very long time ago, stopped smoking. Really, in terms of years, it's only been, what, 2014, 2015, right? Something like that. Give me a tissue, please. My one eye is got a little sweat in it, I guess. Burning. Dead-eye good here. You have to excuse me for a minute now. Because I can't shower. If I haven't said it before, while I'm wearing this chemo ball and hooked up over here, no shower, can't shower. It may be sponge bath, but like SpongeBob, come in, give me a sponge bath. No? Okay, I guess you have to be there. In here, I mean. We're doing a little bit of prep work here for the nurse before she gets here. This is all tape that my daughters put on because of the way they had this, as I said yesterday, they had to redo everything, and it was still just not right. And My concern was not kinking the tube, because it's a very small tube, not bending it too much, but at the same time not having it flopping around where it's irritating with the moob. You know, the moob, I should say, the man moob. So we're just basically doing this to get all this.
Get it loose.
Yeah, this goes right into the sensor?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that really irritated your skin over there.
Yeah, it's going to happen because of the tape. Might have to use that nail polish remover.
Acetone?
To get the excess glue and...
No, what would work better is that 91% alcohol.
So why
that
don't
might
you
work.
crack that bottle open?
Well, not right now. Just as long as this is this is there.
Right. For the most part, it's free.
Yeah.
That was already there. That was there. I didn't do that.
Right.
The tape down here was there. I didn't do that. And then this
Right.
is just what I did.
To secure this sensor, yeah.
Yeah, and it's already starting to peel up a little bit over here by your belly.
Right.
And down here.
Yeah, but it's all right. It's coming off today anyway.
Right, yeah, that's coming off today, so...
So I'm not going to
All right.
bother adding more tape.
How big is that needle? Wow, that thing is huge. Okay. Hello, I'm back again. This is the day I got discontinued with the pump. They put a little band-aid here. I don't know why they call it discontinued, but the bandages are still there. They're not coming off. I still can't shower for another 2 days, so that'd be
24 hours.
24 hours. Well, I mean, okay, that's a full day. Okay, so I exaggerated. So by the time I get a shower, it'll be 3-4 days. But you know, doing a smell feed is not that bad, you know. What? I don't smell. You want to smell?
No, that's okay.
Yeah. No scratch and sniff? Okay.
I'll pass.
So anyway, the nurse came by. I was concerned if anybody was coming because the last time she actually called the day before and the day of. It turns out she did call, but the wrong phone number. And I don't know how she left a phone message on our landline because I deliberately leave the answering machine deliberately full. It's all garbage mail. Hi, we're here to offer you a service of cleaning your air ducts, or we want to give you a better price on your electricity, or we're whatever they're trying to sell. Right, so, you know. Anyway, somehow she called and she said she left a message, but we didn't hear the phone ring. So, but she did come. She removed. I just don't get the discontinued. But anyway, pump is off. Everything is okay. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. Yesterday, I felt a little queasy in my stomach, like sour stomach kind of feeling. Took a little bit of Pepto, and I was right as rain. Had my dinner, salmon burgers, small amount of home fries, and the mini cabbages. I like those. But anyway, yeah, staying with a high protein and as best as I can. And for the most part, I'm feeling pretty good, other than the diarrhea. But that could be because of the metformin that I'm taking for diabetes. And the glipizide. Not sure how much the chemo treatments are a factor in that, but I'm going to see my anti-sugar doctor on Friday to see what else she can recommend I do for keeping my blood sugar down below 200. I tested it twice already today and it's still over 200. And I try to, I've been keeping it, it's been down about 140, 150, and where I feel comfortable for me. Some people will feel comfortable at 70, which is the bare minimum. If I go down below 100, I feel a little bit of that type of hypoglycemic type effect. Right now, my biggest issue is keeping my blood sugar level down because I have a home testing kit. So find out what she says on Friday. But as of today, as I showed, the pump is gone. We have a small short recording, no talking. I'll probably add a little bit of commentary to it later, showing the nurse, no names, no faces, showing the nurse taking the tegaderm patch and the needle tap all out of the port here. The one thing I did, I don't think I ever mentioned, but when I went to go see my cancer surgery doctor the other day, because I asked him about the port and how long I was out when they were doing the operation, because it seemed like I was out for quite a while before they actually did the procedure. But because I have a lot of damage on this shoulder, as you can see the big scar, some of the veins that they normally use are no longer there. So when this was reconstructed at one point, because I had 3 operations on this shoulder, you could see the difference. There's a lot of atrophy, but it's not even atrophy, it's actual, right here, nothing but bone, there's no muscle there. But anyway, besides that, they had to go a different way to get all the tubes in me. And it's hard to tell, but there's one, it might be able to get a still shot of it, but it's actually the tube that goes down through the vein so they could target the cancer directly. But behind this port is titanium, and it's supposed to be MRI safe, but it's there's a piece of plastic, there's a metal and titanium, so they can't puncture all the way through the port. So, which is kind of interesting because I was wondering, because this does expire, eventually this will come out, but that will be after I get all my treatments, and then we take it from there. But other than that, yeah, that's about it for today on this update. See you in future updates, and don't forget, keep smiling, stay happy, take care, God bless. Don't forget to subscribe and share and smash that thumbs up like button, thumbs up. Again, you know, always leave me your thoughts. What do you think? Let me know. And I'll see you next time.